Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of What CD is Rob listening to now. And since it is Friday, I thought I'd go through one of my box sets. Now, yesterday I watched a documentary about this band, Chicago. I don't know much about them. I don't even really know their music, but I picked this box set up quite a while ago, thinking I'd like to eventually dig in. And after seeing the documentary, I decided it was time. So I thought I'd talk not a lot about the band. I don't know a lot about the band even after watching the I keep forgetting the word documentary. I just said it. Holy hell, Rob. Anyway, after watching any documentary, really, I want to learn more about the band and the music. That's how I became such a big Hanson fan. I watched their documentary, Strong Enough to Break, and it wanted me to dig in and check out the band more. And the same can be said about Chicago. Like I said, I've had this box set for a while. From what I understand, it is the first 10 studio albums. And this is sort of a no-frills box set. There's not a whole lot going on. It's just these cardboard sleeves with the album inside. So as I said, there's not a whole lot going on. And I know a few Chicago songs, mostly from the Peter Cetera-led ballads that I just never really got into. But from what I understand, the earlier stuff, and having listened to the first couple albums so far, the earlier stuff was better, in my opinion. It was heavier and, I don't know, more grandiose, more amazing. And that was because of the guitar player, I think. His name was Terry Kath, who sadly passed away from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, accidentally. Like, holy hell, that's just sad. And as I'm going through these, I see a lot of part ones and part twos on these albums, and that to me is already good news, because I'm a sucker for an epic, so to speak. Big prog guy, so I wouldn't define these guys, from what I've heard, to be prog in any way, but from what I've heard, it is very good music. These guys are talented as hell, and some great stuff in here. Although I do think, and after this, just from watching the documentary, I think the drummer kind of got hosed a while back when they decided that he just wasn't good enough, because from what I'm hearing on these albums, he is a phenomenal drummer. But I guess his problem was he wasn't good at sort of keeping time for the band. He was sort of just a performance drummer. Either way, I've been through the first and second disc, and I'll probably check out the third disc today. And what I can say is that this is phenomenal. And if you know a lot about Chicago, and you can give me sort of a greatest hits from these 10 CDs, some songs that I should check out, definitely leave it in the comments, because like I said, I'm really enjoying what I'm hearing. On the second album, there's and it's not listed on the back of this, but there's a big epic piece, something about the ballet for a Girl in Buchanan, that actually was really cool. There's some instrumental pieces in that, sort of 7 tracks long, that I really enjoyed. So anything more like that in here that I need to find, sort of the more epic songs, that's what I enjoy. But there are some songs in here I knew. Moving In, I kind of knew that one. Make Me Smile, 25 or 6 to 4, obviously everyone knows that one. But anyway, like I said, I'm excited to keep digging in and see what I can find here, because I got a feeling there's a lot of great music in this box set. I don't know if I'm necessarily interested in moving into the next box set, which is their second batch of 10 studio albums, because from what I've heard from those, it's more, and I like ballads, I love ballads, but I don't want a whole album of ballads. I want some ballads thrown in, and I don't know, maybe some of their albums are like that, and I just need to keep digging. Who knows? But anyway, that is my Friday box set for this week, Chicago. The studio albums 1969 to 1978. And I think, and it has nothing to do with this, a certain Bryan Adams was up to something in the summer of '69. got a guitar, played it till his fingers bled, something like that. Anyway, until next time, doodles.